Oh, hold on. Let me make sure I got my volume up. There we go. PQ, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Hold on. Let me get back to how I was before. Let's do that. Okay. What's good, man? Thanks for coming in. So let's start from the beginning so everybody knows. This has nothing to do with the topic what me and PQ about to discuss. So I invited PQ up here because the other day I saw PQ in a live and he was saying some pretty shocking stuff about me. I mean, coming from him, not from certain, like I would expect that from certain people, but coming from him, I was a little shocked. And yeah, I would say I was shocked by it. And once again, it wasn't so much. I think the thing that shocks me when you guys talk about me in that way is when it comes from certain people, like me and you are mutuals.
Yeah.
Right? I've been in many spaces with you. You've never said that to me. Ever. And also, since we are mutuals, you could easily DM me or you can come on my lives because I see you come in my lives. I don't know how long you stay, but you could just see people come in. I see you comment from time to time. You even come up here once or twice, right? Never said anything like that to me in my presence. So when I come across you talking like that about me, when you presume I'm not there, and when you know I'm not on the panel, I find that to be odd.
Oh no, I knew you was there. I seen you come into the room on your other page.
But I wasn't there when you started talking about me. I came in, but you were already talking about me. So it wasn't
I wasn't already talking about you. I was talking about certain people. But when the conversation moved to you, I gave my opinion about how I felt.
Thank you. I'm telling you without a doubt, when I came in the room, you were already talking about me, first and foremost. Second of all,
if you believe that, go ahead.
It's not that I believe it. I know it. You don't, are you, like, there's no need to try to gaslight me. I know 100%.
No, I'm not trying to gaslight you because this is the thing. You weren't there for the whole topic. Then I moved to you.
I'm not denying that.
Okay, go ahead.
That. I believe that is true. I'm telling you, when I came in, you were already in the middle of talking about me. I only heard from what I said.
Okay, I get what you're saying now. My fault.
Yeah, I only heard maybe half of what you said about me specifically. I don't know about what you were saying before. I don't care how you got to talking about me. I just know that when I heard you talking, you were already in the middle of talking about me. So I wasn't in there when you first started talking about me. Yeah, you saw me come in after you were already talking about me, but you were already talking about me. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha. I get you now.
So I found that to be very odd. You don't think that's odd?
No.
Why not? Why wouldn't you think that?
I gave my opinion on the subject, which I do a lot when it comes to anybody that I have an opinion about.
But you've never given that opinion when I was in your presence.
Well, because giving my opinion on other people's lives about you when the subject's not about you, then there's no point. But when we are on other people's lives and you say something, I do have pushback. Like when we were on Franklin, last time we were on a live together, when Franklin live, when I gave that pushback to you and I said what I said.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember, but okay.
Okay, yeah.
I know we've like had, discussions or whatever. So it's not, I know that we've done. That's what I'm saying. It's a difference between having pushback. That's fair. But what you were saying about me was bullshit. I mean, I'm just going to say it bluntly. It was bullshit. You were just making up shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was saying everything that you've said before.
No, you weren't. You were literally repeating.
You've never said you was a fuckboy. You've never said you was a fuckboy. You've never said you abused your wife. You never said none of those things.
Those are two things I said, and keep going. What else did you say about me? What was your overall message?
My overall message was about guys that are like you. That I said this is exactly what my overall message was, because we were talking about guys like you and I was talking about guys like you. Hey, you're a very good salesman. This is why what you do works. And I told people, hey, stop knocking him. Let him get his money. That's how he gets let him get his money at the end of the day. It works for him. You're a very good salesman. So hey, you say you're saying you're talking to men, but you're really talking to women. It's a sales tactic.
Which is a lie. That's what I'm saying. So that's
It
a
is a
lie.
sales tactic. It is a sales tactic.
No. I'm not saying that
Once
that
again,
isn't.
it's a lie. It's a lie to you because this is my opinion. That's why it's my opinion about you. It's
I
a
know,
lie
but
to but I'm not lying about my opinion and what I see. I'm a salesman also, so I understand how sales goes. So me saying what I'm saying as far as me looking at it as a salesperson and
mhm.
how I see how you run your lives. And like I even said, no, there's some lives where public is like when I'm in there, I'm like, I listen like, okay, damn, yeah, that does make sense. But majority of the times, me personally, when I come in and I see some lives, it's like, yeah, okay, all right, yeah, that's like especially like the time where what was the one live? Well, forget that. But because I can't think what the title was. It was about like I forget. I don't want to misquote the title of the live where you were saying something about guys. No woman has ever used their emotions against you or something, and guys came up and were literally saying, "Hey, they have." And then there was actually women on the panel that said that they have, but they were actually in a joking manner. They said they've done it, and you never corrected them. So I've said stuff like that. Yeah, I said that. I said I dislike that. But my opinion about you, I didn't say anything that you haven't said.
Well,
All I
no,
said was most guys that are ex-abusers, because you
mhm,
said you were an abuser.
mhm.
Most guys that are ex-abusers understand the power of hey, accountability. And I never said you were faking it. Understand the power of
No, but hold on,
accountability.
time out,
Understand the
PQ.
power of sorry.
Time out. You literally are contradicting yourself right now
No, I'm not.
because hold on, let me tell you how. To imply that this is a sales tactic, you're implying that I'm being disingenuous. Just so you know. So you are saying that I'm faking it. Now, secondly, I think that most men are abusers. You too. I'm sure you have done abusive things to your wife, and that's why I don't. For me personally, I don't mind talking about it in honesty. And I think that most men don't know what abuse actually looks like. Like I did a whole live on it yesterday. I did a live on it the day before. Most men don't even know what abuse looks like. We are so numb to it, right? We don't even know. Like the same way, like most men don't know what misogyny looks like. We don't know what it looks like because we are the ones that are practicing misogyny. So it takes for the person who is being harmed by it to tell us, oh, that's misogynistic. The same way white tea people, a lot of them don't know that what they're saying could be racist or whatever. A lot of times because it's just it's inherent. It's taught to them, and then it takes for a marginalized group or a marginalized person like a black person to say, hey, that's racist. That's why we don't get to tell other people that's why white tea people don't get to tell other people they're not racist. You see what I'm saying? Only we get to tell them that they're racist. Same way you don't get to tell me you're a good guy. Only the people around you get to say you're a good person. Now,
Yeah, I know that.
since I have this, so if you know that, since I have this understanding about this, because I'm doing the work and I'm understanding the harm that I have caused people, and I'm just recognizing it. Do not misconstrue that with, oh, he's a this or he's a that, because that's the picture you're trying to paint. Like as if
No,
you're
no,
not.
I'm not. The
Hold on,
reason why, the
hold on, brother.
reason why I went
PQ,
off that way,
hold
the
on, brother.
reason why no, this is
PQ,
the thing. This is my
PQ.
opinion about you.
I know,
That's the
PQ.
thing.
Wait, brother, I'm not
You
finished.
don't have to explain anything to me. My opinion is my opinion. You can't change my opinion if this is how I feel. This this
That's
this is
wait,
this was the
wait.
point. I don't
What?
understand. This is why
Wait,
I didn't understand the point of me coming up because this is my opinion about you. My
PQ,
opinion is my
PQ,
opinion at the end of the day.
PQ. Opinions are made to be changed.
If
They're
my
opinions.
opinion is going to stay the same
I know,
because
and that means hold on,
I
wait, hold on.
understand the cells of it. That's why I
But you
do.
don't though.
I do understand the cells of it because when the reason why I see what the reason why I see what I see because when you have other women that challenge you that says no public like nah that's not true, this is how women are and things of that nature, but because this woman and people don't like that woman, certain things come out and certain you can actually see, oh, it's a sales tactic. It's almost like even when AP, the whole thing that happened with AP and how you threw AP. Hold on 1 second, public. Yes, baby. Okay. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
That was my daughter. Um,
Okay.
so she's gonna keep coming back in here. The nanny she called off today, so she's gonna keep coming back in the office. So
Yeah.
we're kind of gonna get interrupted a little bit every now and again.
Trust me, I know about all of that. So continue. You said AP what?
So yeah, so this is when I realized, to me it was like, oh, this might be a sell. This is what he's doing. This is my opinion. The way when the whole thing went down with Lily,
Mm-hmm.
and how I've seen it as you threw AP under the bus because of how it all went down. You put the blame mostly on AP. Yes, it was AP's live and the things of that nature. So to me, it was like, oh,
what blame did I put on AP?
oh, about the ableist thing and everything of that nature, knowing that Lily is a bully here, knowing that she starts things. Lily is the type that starts things and she'll throw a rock at your house, and when you come out and confront her and she has a rock in her hand, she'll start to cry about it. Mm-hmm. So when that whole thing went down, that's when I realized, oh, this is a play. But once again, that's my opinion.
Wait, hold on, PQ. Wait.
Yes,
so let's be clear. I didn't throw AP under the bus. I actually tried to help AP, and she'll tell you that because she said it many times on a live. When I went on the live with her, when she was talking about Lee, she was making ableist jokes, and I was like, hey, I didn't come up here to make ableist jokes about that woman. That's not what this is about. I was like, you guys shouldn't do that. That was what I told her. I didn't throw her under the bus. That was literally what happened. I was like, state your beef with her. Like, that's fine. Talk about the problem you have with her, but let's not make ableist jokes about her. It was me and Ruthie were both saying that to her, right? And the other person that was up there trying to make ableist jokes. Just FYI. So I never threw her under the bus. That is a lie. Here's what I'm talking about. You're just, once again, you're lying more. And you can't say, that's my opinion.
That's what you want to call it. You can call it a lie. You can say whatever you want to say.
So
I heard what I heard.
I'll give you an out. You're either wrong. Hold on.
You don't need to give me an out. You don't need to give me an out. I heard what I heard. Once again, this is my opinion. This is my opinion about you. What I said was my opinion at the end of the day.
My opinion is you lying.
Okay, your opinion is that I'm lying. Cool. I can't get you to change your opinion. I'm not looking to get you to change your opinion.
You can't get me to change my opinion.
I'm not looking to get you to change your opinion at the end of the day. Everybody has their own opinions about anybody at the end of the day. I'm not here to have you change it at the end of the day. This is what I said is what I believe. At the end of the day, this is a play. It's a sales play at the end of the day. I'm not upset about it.
So PQ,
I just think that what really set me off.
Let me ask you a question.
What really set me off was the whole.
PQ, stop lying. Really, do you talk like this?
You have a good day, brother, because this is not going to be a good conversation. So you have a good one, and you can talk about me and say whatever you decide you want to say. If we want to try to get this on a mutuals type live where you can't control and things of that nature, hey, so let's. I'm just saying. I'm giving you my opinion about you. At the end of the day, there's no need for you to try to change me for what I believe and what's going on, what I believe was happening.
Well, I'm not trying to get you to change it.
What's the point of the conversation then?
Okay, so the point of the conversation is when you say stuff publicly, right? Other people hear it. So maybe this is not about you. Remove yourself from the situation. You said disparaging things about me that were untrue. I said
everything you said. There were no disparaging things.
You have to stop saying you said
what did I say? What did I say? What did I say that you have not said?
I just told you right now. It wasn't, sir. Listen to what you're saying.
No. What did I say that
you're saying right now? I'm going to tell you.
Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me.
Listen. Stop getting so emotional.
I'm not getting emotional. It's because you're going around it. Just come out and straight out and say what I said. Just come out and don't. There's no need for you to try to go around what. Just go ahead and just say it. Okay.
So what you said was, and I'll say again, you keep trying to infer that what I do is a ploy or an act, right? Because you said that it's a sales tactic, which and I don't know if, once again, I'm gonna give you the out. You either don't know what these words mean that you're using, or you know and you're doing it intentionally. Now, my perspective, my opinion, as you would say, is you know the narrative you're trying to paint about me, right?
What's the
And
narrative I'm trying to paint about you?
that this is an act. That's what you
It
just
is.
said. But PQ.
It is an act.
I know.
To me, it's
got
an act. When I see certain things, to me, it's this is an act for him.
Okay.
At the end of the day.
Okay. So PQ.
Just because you don't
Hold on,
think
wait,
it's an act,
can I talk? Can I talk for a second, brother?
You may
Can I talk
even
for
be
1 second?
100% sincere of what you're doing.
Can I talk for 1 second?
You may be 100% sincere,
Okay.
but my opinion that it is an act. I don't understand. It's an act.
So I'll give you, because you can't really find any inconsistencies in what I say or do, right? But I will point out inconsistencies in your character, and you tell me if this makes sense. So how you're talking to me right now, and how you're lying, and how you're how you're being willfully ignorant, and how you're like talking over me, and all of that stuff, that sounds very abusive, right? So when I say that most men are abusive, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about, right? In real time. Like this is like if you talk to your wife the way you talk to me, right? The way you're talking to me right now, that would be abusive. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You're not my wife. You're not my wife. Don't try that. No, because you're trying bullshit right now. Don't try that BS because you're not my wife. We are both two standing men. We are both men at the end of the day. So yeah, me and another man, I may go back and forth with them, but when it comes down to my wife, there's no need to go back and forth. Me and my wife sit down and we have a hash out and we actually talk about what's going on. You're a man, so don't try to do that. Don't try to because I'm talking the way that I'm talking to you, another man, try to make it seem like I'm abusive to my wife.
Okay, so like I said, I think that a lot of you get online and mask who you are in real life, and you come online and you try to mask who you are, right? And then you get online and we listen to you guys enough and we hear like who you are, right? Because I've been on live with you for like a year almost, right? I've heard you enough times. And right in this instance, to me, you are proving to me that you don't really have a lot of emotional control. Like when you get upset or you get agitated, you can't mask anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for you to mask. Like it's hard for most people to mask. And you can say whatever you want to say. I'm just telling you that in real time, to me, it's very obvious that either you're masking online when you talk to people or you're masking in real life, one of the two, because it can't go both ways. You can't be like all calm, cool, and collected in real life and then come online and be a dick. Do you see what I'm saying? You can't do that. You can't blame it on you're a man. And no. I try to talk to PQ the same way that I talk to my wife. I really do. I try to have the same amount of control. I try to practice the same patience. I try to practice very similar cadences or whatever. So for the most part, the way that you guys hear me talk here, this is how I talk in real life. But if you're telling me that, oh, it's different because I'm talking to you and online I could be like this with you, and you're saying that, but in real life, this is how I talk to my wife. I'm just like this when I talk to my wife. Me and my wife, we sit down and we just have calm, cool and collected conversations. That to me signals to me that one of the two people that you're faking one of these two times. I don't know which one, but what I'm saying is you can't make that same assertion about me. You see what I'm saying? So to me, it sounds like you're projecting. Like, oh, you're fake. No, because PQ, you fake. You're not really this guy. You're not this person.
And I'm not here to try to change your opinion of me.
I'm not, sir.
If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. And that's
change your opinion.
And that's
I'm not trying to change your opinion.
What is the point of the conversation then? I'm just trying to figure out what is the point of this conversation. So
you're telling me in real life
you're upset about my opinion about you. So okay, so what else?
I'm not upset.
Okay, all right. Well, then have a good day.
Do I seem like I'm upset with you?
Have a good day then, because there's no point of the conversation. There's really no point of the conversation because this is my opinion about you, and I understand your sales tactic, just like what you just did. It's a sales tactic. So to me, you're fake. Just like you believe I'm fake. That's cool. That's what's up. So have a good day.
Okay, brother. They always expose themselves. They try to expose me, and then they expose themselves. It is the wow. This is so crazy to me. I'm not upset about anything. I'm not mad that he said. I expect people like him to talk. Like I expect that from him. PQ is the biggest wishy-washy person on the app. He's like CK. They're both fake. They both like what, you know, they be in these spaces often. They're often the agitator. They often are the person that seems to not get it or have the contrarian opinion in this space often, right? But they don't go like too far, right? Like they don't go to like Saul level like unhingedness. They know that that's too crazy, right? But they, you know, but they're always like in the middle playing like footsie with like reality and you know what I'm saying? But so if you expect me to believe that you can't mask with a stranger online, you can't control yourself with a stranger online, you expect me to believe that you're able to do that with your wife at home? I don't. Because nobody, as a married man, I will tell y'all without a doubt, and married people and people in relationships will tell you this without a doubt, nobody gets you more upset than the people closest to you. No, nobody pisses you off. Nobody agitates you more. Nobody does that shit more than the person that's in the house with you every day. What are you talking about? So if you get agitated at a complete stranger who you barely talk to, do you really expect me to believe that you're at home like, yes, honey, we sit down and we just have a calm conversation and this is how I talk to my wife and my children and yes, baby, and da da da. No, absolutely not. What are you? That's a sales tactic, PQ. That's what selling is. I've never been that type of person. Even when I sold, I wasn't that type of person. Even when I was in sales, I was very much me. That was my sales tactic, was to be me in sales. For better or worse. I'm not even joking. That was literally my sales tactic, was to be me. The same thing it is online. My sales tactic is to be authentic. That's my sales tactic, to be as authentic as I possibly can be. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Is it your opinion that PQ is an abuser? 100% say yeah. Go ahead, Dot.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I don't agree with it.